Of course, the government has had to take difficult long-term decisions in the national interest, and that always makes local elections difficult. But what I'd say about these results is actually the Conservative Party has done well. I've been thanking my campaigning team here. The Conservative vote share is held up, and I think that's because Conservative councils and councillors have done a good job up and down the country providing quality services but keeping their costs and their tax bills under control. And I also think we fought a strong campaign explaining why we need to take difficult decisions to sort out the mess that we inherited from Labour. The reason for having a coalition, I believe, is as good today as it was a year ago, and that is that these two parties, Conservatives and Liberal Democrats, with different histories and traditions and sometimes quite different views, are working together in the national interest to sort out the long-term problems we face, whether it's the budget deficit or the need to improve our schools and our hospitals and reform welfare. That's what we're committed to do, and I'm absolutely committed to make this coalition government that I believe is good for Britain work for the full 5 years of this term. And it's then that I believe the coalition and its parties will be properly judged by the electorate. But I would pay tribute to the work that Liberal Democrats have done and are doing in this coalition and will go on doing, as we're absolutely committed to making sure it works hard for the people of Britain. We always knew that the referendum would mean Conservatives and Liberal Democrats disagreeing and being on opposite sides of the campaign, one campaigning for yes and the other campaigning for no. I hope that there will be a clear result this evening, and whether it's a yes or a no, there'll be no celebrating, there'll be no congratulations. The issue will be settled, and we will then get on with the vital work we're doing as a coalition government governing in the national interest. That's what I'm absolutely committed to doing, and it'll be a coalition government that's for the whole of the country. This is not about trading one policy for another policy. It's about doing the right thing for Britain. That's what I believe, that's what Nick Clegg believes, and that's what we'll do for our country. I passionately believe in our United Kingdom, so I congratulate Alex Salmond on his emphatic win, but I will do everything, obviously, as British Prime Minister, to work with the First Minister of Scotland, as I always do, and to treat the Scottish people and the Scottish Government with the respect they deserve. But on the issue of the United Kingdom, if they want to hold a referendum, I will campaign to keep our United Kingdom together with every single fibre that I have.